Oh, well, hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Cheers to Comics podcast. I'm your host, Brian Wayne, and this is episode 388. The 388th episode of the Cheers to Comics podcast will be a pull list priorities. I'll be going over the books of the future, more specifically, the FOCs, even more specifically, the final order cutoffs, the books that need to be pre ordered by the 4th of September. 2022. Now, I know I got some explaining to do. Where the fuck you been? My bad. So I'm not gonna lie. The last episode that aired, I had full intentions on living up true to my word and posting a video version on YouTube. I recorded it, I edited it, I did the whole thing, and for some reason, YouTube just wouldn't take it. And I tried multiple different formats. I spent 2 days, which is far too long for for me. 2 days trying to figure this out, and then it didn't happen. So I tried again the next week because I'm persistent. I don't give up. After once at least, because after the second time, the same thing not happening, it just didn't work. It didn't work. And then August came along and got incredibly busy, but here we are. We're talking September now. We're talking the books that you have to have ordered by the, well, if it's through Diamond, it's the 5th, but just for the sake of just not fucking up, a little bit of leeway, we'll just call it the 4th. Oh, and by the way, this is live. That's the other thing too. I figured out the solution to having a video version up. So if you're not subscribed to YouTube and you're just tuning into the audio version, and I didn't make any announcements. I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it live. Hence the fuck it, I'm gonna do it live tag there. Yeah, no, I'm back, and if you want to know, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do Tuesday evenings. I'm gonna definitely. I'll keep you posted on that. Like, I didn't even 3 hours ago, I didn't know I was gonna do this. I'm not gonna lie. But I think Tuesday evenings just might work. I don't think that's gonna conflict with anything else in my schedule. So yeah, Tuesday evenings around 8:30 Mountain Time. We'll see. We're kicking the idea around, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do it live, and then I'll post the audio version later. The live subscribers, the YouTube subscribers, and the members of the Cheers to Comics Facebook group. See, those are the perks you get there. Yeah, you get to see the live version. So. And I see comments coming in. That's awesome. You know what? I haven't podcasted in what seems like a very, very long time. So I'm gonna keep the comments live out of this one for now. I'm just gonna pretend like you guys aren't even here. How's that? The only reason I'm doing it live this time is just for the sake of getting the video up, because YouTube plays nice that way. So let's do it. What are the FOCs? Final order cutoffs, man. The deal is, if you don't pre-order the books, then the books don't get reported to the printers on how much the demand actually is. And this is why there's so many second, third, fourth, and fifth printings of books, is because people don't pre-order their books. So yeah, don't fall into that trap. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you out, and I also play the spec game very well as well. So if you're here to make a couple of bucks, or if you're maybe a shop, shout out to Nerds Forever, 307nerdsforever.com. Yeah, I mean, that's a shop that tuned into the podcast, and they started increasing their sales based off of the books that I recommended, or at least thought would end up selling well. So let's get down to it. I've been introducing for too long. So let's get our screen pulled up here, and this is where the visual version comes in. No, I'm not going to just sit here and have you look at my dumb face for. No, that's not how. Are we going to do it that way? Let's do it that way, huh? All right, let's see what the hell's going on. Due to be ordered by, let's just say Sunday for the sake of it. through your local comic book store and distributor. And here I go, not talking about the stuff again. Speaking of stores, hit up shopcheerstocomics.com. That's a new little thing I got going on. I've got Penguin books coming in now as well, so that means you've got Marvel and IDW on top of all the stuff that's coming in through Lunar, with obviously DC and Vault and a bunch of other small press publishers. And Lunar just keeps adding to their repertoire as well. So yeah, it's hit up shopcheerstocomics.com. I do my best to update the site as much as possible, but yeah, there's just stay tuned. It's always getting updated, just not to the frequency I would like. It's a one-man show. I'm a podcast, I'm a store. It's all just me. Don't judge. All right, let's talk Image, huh? Image Comics, due to be ordered by the 4th. Brigade's back and remastered. And there's your old Robbie left fielder there trying to make don't call it a comeback, but let's face it. We've got Department of Truth number 21. 8 Billion Genies, still selling well. I think we're averaging $15 an issue, these first prints. And the second prints, not really selling much over cover price, but nearly impossible to keep in stock. Like, if you find them, they're going away. So definitely, I'm telling you, I think it was one of the first TikTok. I know I fell into it, but the young kids got to know too, right? I preach to all that'll listen at least. One of the first TikTok-y thingies I made was about 8 Billion Genies, and I called it. Boy, did I call it. And that's just one of many that I've called. So this is all the more reason to stay tuned. I gotta get some testimonials up, or I could just show you proof of books, or go through, listen to just a few random pull list priorities and be like, yep, nope, he called that one, he called that one, and that's really all you got to do. Give me a couple of extra downloads on the side. What do we got on this B cover here? See, now we can look at it together. What are we looking? Oh, man. We got dogs involved now. Who is that? Oh, it's Trad Moore. I knew it was trippy as shit. Yeah, that cover's going to sell well. The B covers tend to be selling the best because for some reason they either keep getting recalled or they're incredibly low printed. So I'm actually ordering heavier on the B covers than I am the A covers with this. But I'm still ordering pretty heavy on the A's. It's one I gotta say, I'm not putting a lot of these up on the website when they come up though. I'm holding on to a lot of them. I too am a speculator. It's just, I don't know. Well, and when I say hold on to them, I mean I put them in a box that are eventually going to go to CGC. I don't know. Firepower number 24, due to be ordered by this week. Few covers on that one. By a few, I mean 4. All right, this is one that has my interest. I like Chuck Brown. Prenzi's. All right, so this is the same team. No, is it? Is it the same team that brought us On the Stump? I think it might be the same. It's definitely the same writer, but yeah, no, it says right here. Jesus Christ, Brian, read On the Stump. All right, so Jem Ez is a psychiatrist in the Kafkaski city of Satham. Now you're just putting letters together. I fucking boggle. Where corruption and brutality rule the streets. By day, she uses words to solve her patients' problems. By night, she takes a more direct and sometimes deadly approach. When a practice puts her in the sights of an immortal serial killer, Jem finds herself embroiled in a power struggle that threatens everything she's ever known. Oh my god, yeah, no, I'm into it. Chuck Brown, he gets nominated for shit quite often. Don't sleep on it. What do we got for a B cover here? Another Prenzi cover? I feel like that's an homage to something. Like Deadpool or something. Why does that feel like a Deadpool cover homage? Is it? Get at me on the Twitter is the best place. Do that. At Cheers to Comics. I hate this place. Number 5. I love this book. I'm current with it, which is I'm behind on almost fucking everything, sadly. But this one, from the get-go, I'm into it. Kyle Stark's just doing his thingy. Doing his thingy. There's an explicit variant. Ooh. Oh, it's because it's bloody. All right, I guess that's explicit. Oh, what's this? Oh, Image 30th Anniversary Anthology number 6 of 12. Have I been missing these, or are they just putting it? I don't know. Image is weird like that. They will just be like, hey, here's number 4. Catch you on the flip side. Number 1, maybe eventually. Depends on how many issues in number 4 we sell. I think this might be one of those things. I don't know. Magic Order Part 3, number 3. A couple covers there. Few covers. Now this is one that has my attention as well from Image. It's all Declan. I think it's Declan Shalvey. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. All right, so check this out for a name. Jack Lynch. Jack Lynch was a once promising CIA operative. On the eve of retirement, looking back at a failed career, he is tasked with one final mission. That goes horribly wrong. He wakes years later to a changed world and deeper changes within him. When a shadow group offers Lynch a second chance at a life of adventure, he's paired with the last person he could ever imagine. In order to adjust, this old dog will have to learn some new tricks. You know what it kind of reminds me of in a way? And I'm not saying like any of the background stuff going on, but as far as the dynamic of the unsuspecting old man teammate, it reminds me of R.I.P.D., which, by the way, incredibly underrated, and so glad it's getting a sequel. It's just, it was before Ryan Reynolds was cool. The dude was the coolest thing in that movie, and I mean, there's don't get me. I fucking loved it, but no, why am I talking about R.I.P.D.? What I'm saying is this reminds me of that in a way. But we'll just have to see what goes on around it. I don't think it's going to be any supernatural type of Suicide Squad type of stuff. Or wait, no, is that what it reminded me of? No, not Suicide Squad. I forgot whatever. Carrying on. Lots of covers. Look at this one. Changing the subject. Marcos Martin. Hey, I like that. Simple. Oh, dude, what's with... Oh, okay. I thought he fucking... As you can see in my glasses, or maybe you can't see if you're a listener, my glasses are on my forehead, not my eyeballs, in order to hold my new hair up. And it kind of looked like this dagger was cutting a pigeon in half, but nah, the pigeon's just feasting on a corpse hand. I dig it. We got a one shot here. Onyx. All right, that reminds me of... Whoa, what is that? Did that really just happen? I never got a pop-up on this computer in my life. It's got to be a fucking StreamYard thing. I don't know. Chris Royale and Gabriel. That reminds me of XO. What is this? Lock and Key artist. Onyx. Onyx arrives in a near future Nigeria beset by overpopulation and food shortages alongside another alien entity that corrupts all life forms in its presence. Is Onyx here to save the planet, or, in its final throes, help hasten its destruction? Everything about this says XO. Like the cover, just, the costume. I don't know. Curious. But at a $9.99 price tag, I doubt few are going to take a chance on it. So if you are to take a chance on it, I think the odds are in your favor that if it does turn out to be something, it's going to be on the low end of the print run scale. So keep that in mind. Not everything's a quick game, It's fucking patience. It's a crapshoot, but it also takes the patience of a blackjack player for all you gamblers out there. Ordinary Gods number 9, due to be ordered by Sunday the 4th. Savage Dragon 263, couple covers there. Sins of the Black Flamingo number 4. I've heard from an outside source and a good friend of mine that, they read the first issue and said it's true to the source material. So that means there's source material to it. And it was a good enough series to stay on. So there you go. Keep it's a fucking recommendation from someone else. What Skybound Presents? Oh, you see, you don't not get the Skybound Presents stuff right now. They're doing stuff. Is it After School? All right, new horror anthology. See, all right, they're teasing stuff that's eventually gonna, and then they're gonna be like, "We told you so. You should have got this because it's the first fucking preview of this amazing thing." I could tell from here with my no glasses having face that this is Bjorn Barron's just killing it. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but Bjorn Barron's is the new Francesco Mattina. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Francesco Mattina, but I will say it's not like Bjorn. Mattina has done so much that a lot of his stuff likens his own work. Barron's hasn't had that opportunity to do it yet, but because his color palette is so similar every time, as is Mattina's for the most part, like he's heavy with the blacks and the greens. Barron's likes his maroons and tans and browns and what have you. So, you know, his covers could eventually all start blending together too. But with that being said, you know, it took me 3 or 4 years of being a hardcore Mattina fan, and still am, before I was like, all right, I see what you're doing here. So I think Barron's has a good, healthy run. And the earlier, I mean, he's done enough now, but the earlier in his career you could get his stuff, the better. Because it's really only been a couple of years, to my knowledge, at least been doing the mainstream. I mean, believe me, I would have fucking noticed if he was in the mainstream at all. This is my new shit. We got a hidden, and I say hidden. By hidden, I mean the FOCs aren't finalized until Friday officially. So by doing this on a Tuesday, some of these images aren't going to be available yet. And Spawn covers are always worth the gamble on the B cover. I learned that the hard way. I sign up for all Spawn covers now just because. Stillwater number 15. Due to be ordered this week. We've got Undiscovered Country number 21, couple covers there. And lastly, from Image, we've got Unnatural Blue Blood number 3. From Image, let's hit up Dark Horse. I know usually I start on the small press, but we're gonna start on the high press, larger press indies, and then work our way down and back up. It'll be like a little roller coaster. From Dark Horse, we got Minor Threats number 2. Haven't read the first one yet, but come on, it's Patton, and Jordan and Scott. You know, you may recognize that team from MODOK Head Games, which was fucking nominal. And so, yeah, now I'm excited to read Patton Oswalt's first indie, creator-owned comic. So, yeah. Few covers on that, actually. There's a C cover, a foil cover as well. Oh, and we've got Night of the Ghoul. You may have, and if you haven't, I suggest you head on over to the Ocho Duro Parlay Hour podcast and check out Scott Snyder and his interview. So shout out to Pad and Ken M and even Rich from 3FN for getting to have the opportunity to talk to the legend that is Scott Snyder. So seriously, shout out. Listen to the interview. It was great. It's yeah, but this book is mentioned in some sort of detail. You'll just have to hear the details yourself further by tuning into the Ocho Duro Parlay Hour podcast, ODPH. And all about Night of the Ghoul, man. All about Night of the Ghoul. This one. Image just recently had this is a Dark Horse book. I don't know if it'll hit 100,000 copies, but I could see this selling well. I could see it hitting 50 or 60,000 and getting 2 or 3 reprints. And, you know, Dark Horse, they're not one to play the whole reprint game, at least to my recollection. Could be wrong, and I'm sure they've done it from time to time, but not often. So, yeah, this is part of the comics to which I learned. So there are a lot of people have already read this, the Comixology subscribers. 'Cause 6 months later, then boom, they're going to Dark Horse. Not everything, just the Snyder stuff, and some of it, not all of it. So there we go. We're learning. Thank you, Ocho Duro Parlay Hour. Just one cover on that too. So, and then we got another number one. Oh, Rhodey. Tim Seeley, Frangalan. Yes. More than 35 years after his heyday, a former heavy metal roadie must return to the back roads of America to do a job he thought he'd retire from. Exorcist. But this, oh, bro. So it's like a rock and roll Constantine. That's how I'm going to take it. That's the only way I'm going to see it. He's rock and roll Constantine. I dig it. I like music. He said simply. IDW. From IDW to be ordered by Sunday, September 4th. We've got Dark Spaces Wildfire number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 covers on that one. What is this? G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Saturday Morning Adventures. Oh, it's a trade paperback. That's a super oversized. We got Godzilla Monsters and Protectors. All hail King. All hail the King. Eric Burnham and Dan Schoening doing their Godzilla thing. There you go. That's IDW. No, there's more. But wait, there's more. Star Trek Lower Decks at number 2. Couple covers there, and then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ongoing. Faro Pay. What is this cover? This cover is going to sell fucking well. Who are these 4 shadowy Ninja Turtles? All up in Jenica and Donnie's shit. I'm falling into that cover. And if you're watching this, you probably are too, and you're not blaming me. You're falling. Strictly for cover appeal, but also part of an event. And you got the to be revealed Kevin Eastman cover as well. So, Wanna Fanta. That's IDW. How about that Dynamite? Because is the sound that Dynamite makes, apparently. We're just gonna scroll through here. Your huge. No real like homage covers or gimmickies or anything like that. It's just your very elegant Dynamite type of covers. This looks like something that the Deep would be into. Bam. I mean, that's actually a pretty fucking sweet piece of art. And fucking an octopus aside, like that was pretty badass. What is that, Sheena? Yeah, Sheena. What is this? Oh, it's $50. Never mind. So that's Dynamite. What's up with Boom? Oh, this is one that I got a good feeling about. I think this one's going to go underrated because it's not technically an original idea. It's a take on a classic. But Christopher Cantwell, German Garcia. What if Sleeping Beauty never got her happily ever afters, and instead had to save herself? Set in a brutal fantasy world that time forgot. This isn't the fairy tale, So there you go. It's a brutal. That's really. I mean, you could put that word in any comic book description, and I'm sold. It could be a My Little Pony, whatever, and it'd be like, oh yeah, and Finkelfunk was brutal as Sparkle Nuts, and I would have been like, what? I'm buying that. I don't know their names. I'm sorry. I don't. I know I should have. But I knew they were goofy like that. Pretty sure they were goofy. How could they not have been? I know one of them was super. Rainbow Dash, there you go. But that's not the goofy one. See, I ain't got a lot to kick it. What's that B cover about? Who is that? Yannick Paquette? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I want to see Sleeping Beauty kill Werewolf. Okay, 4-parter. Good to know. Should have read that. I mean, I'm not saying that takes away from its potential, but a 4-parter, not as good as a 6-parter, but definitely not as great as an ongoing, or as promising as an ongoing. A 4-parter could still be made into a movie, though. I mean, they're $5 issues, so I'm guessing they're oversized, so they probably equal out to a 5-issue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. And what's I don't have a Merca and Dolpho on the to be revealed as of yet C cover. So keep that in mind. Merca and Dolpho does things, moves books. People like that art. House of Slaughter number 9, never a bad pickup. Great covers as well. And then Vampire Slayer, Buffy, number 6. Look at that. Oh, I thought that was Jenny Frisson from afar, but up close, it appears to be Ario Anandito. I dig it. Look at Spike. Is that Spike? I don't know their names. I never watched it. He's Team Spike, so being that he's all nervous, and what I thought is Spike right here has a. I'm pretty sure that's Spike. Looks great. I will say, I mean, I never really watched the show or got into it, but I thought they did a really good job with the vampire look, and even the like super CGI cheesy Dabber your boy transformations. Like it was pretty good. I liked it. And then there's a Stephanie Hans B cover as well. That's Metal AF. I like it. So those are all your bigger indie books. Let's see what we got here from Vault. Fox and Hare number 3, covers to be revealed as of yet. From Titan, don't sleep on Gun Honey. I've subscribed to all covers because I realized, you know what I just realized at the age of 34 and being in the show business. I could say that's pretty much. For a few years now. Sex sells, you know? So despite whether or not you buy it. So I bet this is the nude one too. That's going to play well. Just a swangin'. Oh, could that one also be a nude one? I don't know. FOC nude bagged. Wow, they're not leaving a lot to the imagination there. That one. No. These are all going to sell well. Whoa. Got a Tomb Raider type of vibe going on there. I dig it. How could the Tomb Raider vibe not sell? Is that Derek Chew? What was this one? The Art Germ FOC second printing for number 1. Damn. That's going to do well. Order big on that one. And this is why the FOCs are important to tune into, because you don't get to order this otherwise. It's got to be through the FOCs. Has to be. Oh my god. Oh. And we're back. Let's see here. Am I still in the... Okay, I am. Source Point. Anything from Source Point? Gosh, I hope so. We've got Mechanics number 3. Not otherwise authorized. That's fun to say. Not. But it's a great read, though. Number 2. And Oblivion Trials number 4. Wrapping up that little mini series there. So there's some Source Point books for you. How about Scout? From Scout, we got Eternus number 3. Killcella number 1. It's a number 1. Let's read it. Mario Candelaria and Serge Acuna. A group of friends drive up from Los Angeles to attend an ultra trendy music festival. Wait, no, hold on. Not that Serge, right? No. They soon face a bloody night of terror when a reclusive pop star, making her big return after 5 years, recruits her most fanatical devotees to assist in a massive human sacrificial ritual. So there you go. Sounds neato. I got the ash can for this. Proud to say that, humble brag. But yeah, pick up number. Oh, and there's a 10 copy unlock. Okay, gotcha. That's a good cover. It's pretty. She's gonna die. And what's Pulp Bites? Number 1. Pat Higgins. 2 Twisted Tales of Technological Terror. The first, Junebug Bites Back, and something, 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 and then Jack and Lacey's Day of... Wait, no, hold on. Terms and Conditions. Those are the 2 story titles that I said poorly. And it's a non-stop title. So that means that there's going to be a number 1 and the rest will be collected in trade. So it'll be like an anthology trade. It won't be like It Will Be, from what it sounds like. AWA. From AWA, we've got Devil's Highway, number 5, wrapping up that 2nd volume. And then New Think, number 4. Raza doing a cover. It's not the Raza I'm used to seeing. That doesn't mean I hate it. See, he's not a 12-trick pony. He's got more than just 12 awesome, amazing things he perfects. And then the B cover as well. New Think, number 4. That's AWA. How about Aftershock? Aftershock, we got A Calculated Man, number 4. So I read number 1. I loved number 1. And now I want a block of them that all come out together so I can binge it. And then Astronaut Down, number 4. By the way, Calculated Man also is getting picked up by, I think it's either Netflix or Amazon or one of them, yeah. Astronaut Down, number 4, due to be ordered by Sunday. And then Dogs of London, number 5. So those are a few from Aftershock. Let's see what Ablaze is about. From Ablaze, we got Prometheus 1313, number 3. And 3 covers to choose from there. So those are all your indie books due to be ordered by Sunday. Now let's see. Oh, this is where all you speculators start chomping at the bit. You know, I mean, when an indie book hits, that's amazing. But you know, it's really hard to go big and ballsy on an indie book for the sake of speculation. It is, face it, it's one in, let's say it's 1 in 75 that an indie book hits. I'm not saying that, you know, indie books are bad by any means. I'm just saying it's what the majority is. There's still a lot of people that love indie books. I'm very clearly one of them. My indie to big 2 ratio has gotten out of control. But with that being said, you want a quick, you know, more likely rapid fire flip than you're tuning in for Marvel. And they're out of the gates. There's an amazing facsimile due to be ordered by Sunday, and that is ASM number 1. So the facsimiles seem to be selling about $1 or $2 over cover price, you know, because Marvel's been choosing the right facsimiles to put out. And, you know, to be fair, DC has been too. So, yeah, facsimiles selling well. Because who has $100,000? You know, some people just want to fucking read the book. Feel what it's like to flip through the pages. You know, not the pages, but similar pages. Especially with it being a facsimile, because, you know, ads and everything. It's a beautiful thing. Ant-Man number 4. Anything is possible in this series with all of the futureness. There's a games variant as well. What was it? Natees? See, from afar, I thought that was Crane. That's a pretty sweet cover, I gotta say. It's very photorealistic. AXE Death to Mutants number 3, the third of that, or the final of that little 3-part tie-in there to the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals. Womp, womp, womp. And some variants. There's a Star Fox tie-in there. You know, I'm gonna try to make Star Fox relevant on account of Harry Styles and whatnot. Sorry, spoilers. Are they trying to make him look like Harry Styles there? I don't know what he looks like. I just remember Harry Styles when he had his Harry, you know? Lots of fucking covers. What the fuck is that? Say what? Chrissy Zulo. Somebody didn't do their homework. They're like, hey, do Star Fox. And she was like, who? Okay, cool. Fucking new character? I'm into it. And this is how she imagined it. And then Marvel was like, dope, but we promised 17 covers for this, so we're gonna deliver. That's my guess. If I had to guess, that's my guess. And then X-Men getting an AXE tie-in, because naturally. So there you go. Francesco Mobili, Kieran Gillen. It's not the best reviews on this whole event, unfortunately. And the repercussions of a bad event can lead to jobs being. Well, see, I learned things on the ODPH podcast. Listen to Scott Snyder talk to the boys. What do we got here? Got Captain America Sentinel of Liberty #5. This is probably the most underappreciated series going on at Marvel right now. There are things happening in this series that nobody's noticing except for a small few who are just gobbling up all of the issues as they just keep getting put up for cover price and below. So, yeah, I think it's safe to be all in on this series. I think this is probably the last one, but yeah, I don't know. Not many left. And there's another Natise variant on this as well. Dude's killing it. Great game covers, gotta say. This is probably my Marvel pick of the week. Edge of Spider-Verse #5. We've got Hunter Spider, which is like a Craven spider, obviously. And then we have our first homosexual Spider-Verse character with Web Weaver. So fashion designer, but not so mild-mannered fashion designer at that. I dig it. I know there are lots of fucking haters out there and shit. Like, oh, you fucking... But you know what? The fact that there's 600 fucking Spider-Men out there and Spider-Women as well, and hasn't been one to represent that community. It's kind of weird at this point. Like, if anything, it's like a little too late, but whatever. I'm not judging. I fucking... For being a fashion designer character, at first, I saw the outfit and I was like, extra. But then I read the description and it was like fashion designer, and I was like, oh, Mugatu. Like, I dig it. I'm telling you, it's the balls. I like it. Badass. And both the covers are pretty fucking cool too. Like, the runway. Oh, look at all the Spider-Verse. Dude thing, man. I dig it. Hulk #9. Yeah, anything can happen in this series. I haven't fallen off. I'm still reading it. I think it's doing just fine. It's carrying a story well. Oh shit, there's a Predator variant this week. Oh, and it's homaging ASM 316. Somebody got rushed. But I'll take it. Fuck it. Predator homage cover. Classic Venom thing in a Hulk title. Sure. But I'll fucking take it. I'll take it hard, Dale Quan. I get it. Sometimes you get the assignment late. You know? You just gotta do it. I take it. Oh, and there's the Miracle Man cover also kind of an homage in a way to Hulk #1. I don't like the way I said Hulk there. I was choking a little bit, but I wasn't. Yeah. All right. There might be some similarities there. I'm not hating. Jane Foster, Mighty Thor, #5. Yeah, look at that cover. And the Momoko variant and the Natise variant. Look at Thor just doing, dude, Natise, man. I like it. For some reason, the games thing is the thing that throws me off. If it didn't say games, I'd be like, what? But then it says games, and I'm like, are you just taking a screenshot from a game that I don't know about? I don't know. But regardless, it's a great cover. It'll display well for all you Thor collectors out there. Marauders number 7. Ah, there you go. Uh-oh. I need a Fanta. Fanta. There is also a Matisse variant on that as well. All right, Miracle Man. Back. Number 0. I thought there was going to be a whole couple of rows of these. Only 3 covers. There's a Scotty Young variant that I don't have an image for, but you're naturally going to blindly order a Scotty Young cover, many as you would if you saw it. That's what you do. And come on, Scotty Young, Miracle Man, sounds neato. I wonder what funny thing he's going to write in the cover. There's a Dodson variant as well. That's awesome. And then very classic-y looking A cover, which I admire. Who's writing it? Neil Gaiman. No fucking shit. All right. I know some people that are going to be very, very, very excited about this. New Fantastic Four, number 5 of 5. Another games variant on that one. Savage Avengers, number 6. Ooh. Look at David Pepos just killing it lately, and I am caught up on Savage Avengers now. And I did read 1 through 4, and I gotta say, it's a fun story, man. He's really weaving something great there. What's this? Whoa, this Alex Harley cover is great. I like it. I mean, he's got a fun face going on there, but I like it. It's very Swamp Thingy, you know. And I know it's not Hulk; it's Clay. It's Weapon Age, but still, like, he's got kind of a Swamp Thing going on there. But I don't hate it. I fucking love this cover. Look at Anti-Venom. Look at him. Look at Daredevil. Just all up at the top. Fucking Deathlock and shit. Yeah. Spider-Man number 1. Because why not? Dan Slott, Mark Bagley. The edge of the Spider-Verse is now. Moreland is back, and he is not alone. Allied with one of the most powerful beings known to the Spider-Verse, the scariest spider villain of all time is making his biggest play, and no spider is safe. Especially not the chosen spider himself, Peter Parker. With Peter working for Norman Osborn and using a glider, does he have it coming? Spidey's 60th anniversary is no joke, as 2 of the most legendary Spider creators are working together on Spidey for the first time, and you know it's going to be one for the record books. Well, I mean, if the numbers say so, sure, absolutely. Will the story make it one for the record books? We shall see. You know? Well, we'll see. How many covers? Hold on, I'm going to guess. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 covers. Let's see. The Adams cover will do well just because Spider-Gwen. You got a blank. The action figure is going to sell to me just because I do that. There's a Scotty Young there that's just obviously going to do well. And a Ramos variant that we don't have an image for yet. I think this book is going to sell a bunch of number 1s. Is it just a number 1? Is it a fucking nudish story? I don't know. Star Wars Mandalorian number 4. 1, 2, 3 covers there. And another facsimile. We got Tomb of Dracula number 1. Not number 10. They already did that. Did they? Hold on. Let me look. I gotta look. Did they? Yep. They already did that one. They gotta do a number 1. So, blah. Sorry. It's fucking live. I can't take that out. God damn it. X-Men Red number 7. And that's how we're gonna end the FOCs. Brian, what about DC? Well, as of right now, there ain't shit for DC on the FOCs. Isn't that weird? Is it a quarterly thing? I bet it's a quarterly thing. Was it 9? Yeah, it's the beginning of the quarter. They're like, fuck it. But at the same time, the end of this quarter is also Christmas. So, not a big sales month. Could they be fucking up? We'll find out. Probably never, because they'll never release bad numbers. Normally what I would do is I would pause and I would take a break and I don't know, do something. But instead, what I'm going to do is not take a break because it's live and just do my normal stuff that I sometimes do. Not normal at all, to be honest. I've never done this during a podcast in my life. And I swears it. In 388, I don't think I've ever taken a shot of tequila on mic. It's not good tequila either. I don't like it. A little Fanta. Because who has lime these days? Not in this economical climate. All right. Well, so now I'm just gonna highlight the books that are coming out next week. I guess since I'm here, starting with the stuff coming out through Lunar. There'll be some DC, there'll be some Scout and Black Caravan and Vault and a few others. So let's just go through it. Starting with a Scout book, we have Agent of World #2. That one's slated to hit your slots in your shelves. And I really hope you already pre-ordered your books, but this is really, you know what? I'm not going through all of these. I'm just going through the highlights. I forgot how to do this. If I went through all of these, I'd keep you guys forever. Just the stuff that, I think is going to fly off the shelves quick. The reason why you should get to your shop early. Let's put it that way. But I will preface in saying that you are not to be the fuckhole that grabs the whole stack of hot books just because you were the first one there. You get one, and you got to go into the next shop and get one, and that's the price you got to fucking pay for not pre-ordering and listening to me. You're listening to the show, you might as well just listen. I mean, what the fuck are you listening to the show for if you're not listening to what I'm telling you? You know? Don't you feel silly now for not pre-ordering your books? I mean, I'm not shaming you, but who am I kidding? I'm shaming I'm shaming you. A Harley Quinn annual. I do believe there's a freaking sweet variant. Yep. That Batman 602 Jim Lee-like variant, only done by Ryan Sook, who's been doing a great job with the homage covers, I will say. And this one, I gotta say, I mean, he captures the Jim Lee. He captures it. Let's see. Oh, more Harley Quinn, the animated series, which this one's the Real Sidekicks of New Gotham special. Oh, it's just a one-shot. But I think there's going to be a new character popping up in this. I don't fucking remember. I know that... Never mind. Maybe not. Is it a character that appears in the series that's new? I haven't gone through the series yet, but oddly enough, I just started last night. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Can't hurt though, right? Well, one shot there. Can't go wrong with Sandman Universe. Superman War World Apocalypse. Is this what I... Oh, okay. No, this isn't what I thought it was, but it is an overpriced Philip Kennedy Johnson Superman tale. And that cover is phenomenal. Steve Beach, dude, bro, man. That's like some Frank Frazetta Conan. It's all led to this. In the final battle between Superman and Mongol, and between the Authority and Mongol's unmade champions, the identity of the hooded stranger has been revealed, uncovering a shocking betrayal that threatens to crush Superman's rebellion forever. But as the fate of Warlord relies on Superman, the last chance to return his powers now lies with Natasha and John Henry Irons. From the visionary creative $8 book, it's going to be big sized. Will it be a big read? Will it be a big get? We'll find out. What's that? Mario Fox Focciolo? I don't know. I dig it, man. Yeah, that distressed cover is something else. So yeah, not a whole lot to really. Oh, hold on. A Wonder Girl annual, maybe. What's this? Secrets of the Amazon revealed. I don't know. Specky, not sure. Let's see what's happening over at the old. Will it give it to me yet? Uh-oh. Hold on. Did I get ahead of myself for August 31st? What about? You're not going to give it to me yet. Well, I guess I don't freaking know. So maybe Tuesdays aren't the best day to do this because as of right now, previews is like, nah. So, yeah, but it doesn't matter because you should have already pre-ordered it anyway, right? You know? So that's it. I guess that's how I'm going to end it. Remember, hit up shopcheerstocomics.com. Use code, I guess I didn't say, if you use code podcast at checkout, you're going to save yourself a little bit of loot there at the end, which is always nice, especially off of already discounted and very competitively priced books. And if you don't find it on shopcheerstocomics.com, I have no shame in telling you to hit up 307nerdsforever.com and use code cheers at checkout and save yourself an additional 10% at checkout. You can't beat it. Tarl over at Nerds Forever is always, he's the standard for keeping it updated. And hit him up. Support all of the local shops. Now, if you haven't left a review yet, please do so. If you're a classic podcast listener and you have yet to tune into any of the visual formats, by that I mean subscribing on YouTube or joining the Cheers to Comics Facebook group, where the show will now also be streamed live, I suggest you do that. You will get a better idea of what we're all looking at and you're not. But I also listen to it twice, man. Listen to the audio version as well. Listen to the audio version. Well, honestly, the video version is going to come out first. So, yeah. Listen to the audio version, then said it wrong again. Listen to the video, watch the video version. There we go. Then listen to the audio version afterwards. And, you won't forget. You'll have time on account of how early I may be putting these out, but at the same time, maybe not. Maybe it's a Wednesday thing. We're tinkering. Let's see. Anything else? Leave the reviews. Subscribe. No, if I'm forgetting, fuck it. We're doing it live. Remember to stay safe and read responsibly. I'll talk to you the next time there's things about comics to talk about. Cheers, fuckers.